Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. You know what time it is. It's streaming time. I pop up in here like nobody's business because I don't have a schedule. I might just go live. I might not go live at any given moment. But for everybody that does come and watch this stuff, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. My name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang channel. Here we talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific interest on in general how not to be a dum dum and get wrecked in these markets, guys. I know you guys are expecting something else, but I'm gonna be real from now on, guys. Yeah, before I go any further, we're going to be giving a huge channel sponsor shout out to the one and only Kajira.network. Guys, if you don't know about Kajira.network, you're sleeping under a rock. You're sleeping under some newspapers, I guess. But guys, Kajira.network is the blockchain for real yield, the decentralized ecosystem for protocols builders and Web3 users seeking sustainable fintech. Bada bing, bada boom. What else do you need in life? What else do you need in life than a place that is sustainable, maintainable, realistic, and is trying to build things right, in the right way, guys? That's all I need in life. That's all I want. That's all I want. Thank you, Kajira.network, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. That's why I likes yous, as we say in the South. That's why I likes you guys. Guys, I just got off the plane not too long ago, actually, not even like an hour or so ago. Came back from the beach house, went ahead and did some updating. Actually, I had to do some work, so because we're putting in a pool there. In any case, super exhausted, but I got my coffee. Things are looking spicy in the market, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on into things like we always do because we try to be as consistent as possible. First and foremost, what's up, crypto? Hi, sir. Will it go back to 37.4 from here? We'll talk about that a little bit. What's up, Chad? What's up, Bambito? Cyber Monday sales. What Cyber Monday sales have you guys gotten into? You know what? Actually, before we get into everything, hold on. Let's actually Google that real quick. Let's actually Google what's best. You know what? What do I want? What do we want today? What have we been dying to get? Cyber Monday deals. Best Cyber Monday deals. Let's see what it says. Best Buy. Okay, wait. CNN. You don't know what I really want, but can we go check out Best Buy real quick? Can we check out? Hold on. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see. So this is Best Buy's deals. You got any CPUs? Got any crazy deals going on right now? Anything? Save up to 50% with cyber savings events. Cyber savings. Do I need anything, guys? Do I need anything? PC gaming. You know what? Let's check there. Let's see what do their stuff look like. What is give me the gaming cards and components. What cards and components? AMD. What is it? 79? Let's go there. What's their AMD? No, what am I doing? No. AMD. I didn't do that right, did I? No, I did. Oh, did I? Oh, it's 400. Okay, $429. $429 for a 7900 12 core. Do I want that? Do we want that, guys? What do we want? Here, hold on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at a couple other things real quick. While we're taking a look at some guys, let me know in the chats. Did you guys pick up anything for Cyber Monday? Did you guys pick up anything for Cyber Monday at all? Anything that you guys have been eyeballing? Oh, I really want to get some of that. Did you guys get anything at all? I've been thinking about like kind of beefing up a little bit. I got a beefy computer as it is. I think the only thing that I might beef up would be my CPU. But even if I do, like I'd be too tempted to mine Zephyr with it, and I don't mind with the stuff that I stream with. So, like I know me, I would probably just end up buying a whole new rig, and I like don't really need one because I got a million different rigs already. In any case, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the markets. Let's start off with the Dow Jones, the traditional markets, right? The muggle world. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. Basically, everything kind of flat right now. It's down 0.11%, trading at 35,349, guys. Cup and handle pattern, the same cup and handle pattern that we showed you guys for a long, long time now. And we are being patient and watch play out. Guys, I told you guys that as we approach the top of the handle, the top of past resistance, more likely than not, that's going to be a level of resistance going forward. By the way, speaking of, I know you guys can't tell, or maybe you guys can. I bought me. I got them back here, but the fancy green screen is blocking it. I bought me on Black Friday 3 Dell 32-inch curved monitors. I got 2 of them up right now. This makes me feel a lot better. I feel like I'm in it. But I can't get my third up. And I'm thinking about doing like a pyramid scheme thing here where it's like 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. I don't know how I feel about that. I really wanted my eagle eye like curved. I don't know. My wife's like, just return the other one. I was like, shut up, woman. You don't know what you're talking about. I keeps it. Anyway, guys, as I'm looking at my new 32-inch monitors that I got on Black Friday and absolutely loving it. Same point that we were pointing out for you guys for a long time, going to be usually holding up as resistance for a little while, at least for a little while, right? Until it hopefully does break on through and this cup and handle pattern sees itself playing out. Now, if it comes back down, guys, everybody and their mama is going to be like, oh, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. Guys, it can come back down and do this and still play out a cup and handle pattern. You got to be patient. You got to be patient is the only thing that I'm going to tell you guys. You guys know that I'm a huge advocate for taking profits. If you took any kind of position back down here in the anything back down here, you basically like if you're in profits right now, there was no other time other than right here that you're in a better position to take profits on the Dow Jones. So on average, we were calling it out here, but just on average to where we are right now, remember in less than a little over a year, 418 days, you're up 21, almost 22% on the Dow Jones. That's massive. That is massive. And just another food for thought for you guys. I know I repeat myself, but that's the magic for my channel is the repetition, the stuff that I say over and over, and the practices that I do over and over and over that make winners, right? Guys, from where we are right now, just give or take, right, to all-time highs, we're like less than 5% away from all-time highs with the Dow Jones. Like muggle markets, traditional markets, insane. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Didn't catch the Dow Jones, but I'll tell you one thing that we did catch, the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is flat today. Nothing changed. 0.00. I don't even know why it's in the red. It should just have like a neutral color. What is red and green? Like purple? It should just be a purple. If it's neutral, it should just be purple. But anyway, right now we're above and now testing this line, which is previous resistance, playing out this really much more beautiful cup and handle pattern for the NASDAQ, guys. Again, I will say this handle is a little bit more premature than I would like it to be. And even if it does get rejected here, just, hold on to your negative comments and all that stuff, because we can still play it out like this and still be playing out a handle pattern over the long term, right? Like we can have our volatility. We can come back down to 15, 154 and still be playing out, catch some support and play out a really good handle right here. And the more that it matches, the anticipated and much wanted, more fitting pattern of a cup and handle pattern, the better that is long term. Again, if you guys don't know the cup and handle pattern that I've been showing you guys, this is a long term bullish sign because we're looking at things right now on the daily time frame. The bigger the time frames, the more relative, the more strength, the more oomph that pattern has, right? The more oomph that it has. So again, we're looking at things on the daily time frame. And yeah, this is bullish. This is super, super bullish, guys. We absolutely murdered it with our 200 SMA strategy, 4x4 DCA strategy. On top of it, if you guys don't know about that, go check out my YouTube channel. I'm telling you guys, like I've been saying, you guys need to go check that out. We were calling out this range right here in the past while everything was dipping. This is 20 years of price data telling us where we should be finding a flooring position. And that's the eyeball target range for us to start deploying our 4x4 DCA strategy, because nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody knows where the top is. So we just ladder in, right? We just ladder in and we called it 1, 2, 3 times here, made an absolute killing multiple times. And like right now we're in huge profits. So from basically where I was pointing out to you guys to where we are right now, you're welcome, like Moana, but you're up 43.5% in 350 days. If you guys want to keep flooding yourself, you guys want to keep listening to other people that just give you their emotional feeling, content, there's nothing wrong with that. fine. But like here, I like math. I like averages. I like probabilities. I like taking risk with doing my homework and due diligence. And 20 years of price data was telling me that that's where the flooring position should be. If we see a drawdown underneath the 200 SMA on the daily time frame for more than 15 to 20 days, and sure enough, guess what happened? We found it right there, my friends. We found it right there, and we found it beautifully. Again, can't say it enough. If you guys want to know more about it, go check out the channel, subscribe on YouTube, drop a follow, like the video, and then find the 200 SMA strategy and the 4x4 DC strategy that I like to combine, and do yourself a favor, right? Do yourself a favor. That's all I'm saying. At least study it. Study it. Watch it a few times. Try it. I guess nothing is financial advice, but like it works, especially in the traditional markets. Nothing's better than your own coffee. But in any case, yeah, got to be taking profits. I'm already free and clear. Hit my triple plus play. I'm just waiting to see what happens, right? If this turns out, guys, again, just some food for thought. Where we are right now with price action to the NASDAQ all-time highs under 5%. 5% away. Actually, it's 4.22 and some change away from all-time highs. If this isn't a bull, like I don't care what anybody says. You can call whatever you want to call it to fit your rhyme or reason and like, pat yourself on the back with your emotions. This was an opportunity that should have been had. And I absolutely mangled that. Like I just took it and I choked the heck out of it, choked all the life out of it that I possibly could. And yeah, I'm just waiting for another entry so I can do it again. Right. People that want to say like, oh no, blah, 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 is the people that were too scared to make a position. The people that didn't take profits on the positions and now are seeing themselves still underwater. The people that are hindsight quarterbacking because they were too scared to do something when they should have been doing it, right? When other people are fearful, that's when you should be greedy. And when people are greedy, that's when you should be fearful. So again, guys, take profits on the way up. And when on the way down, when things are happening and sliding on the way down, pay attention. Pay attention and don't be shook off the tree from all the other monkeys that don't know anything about what they're talking about. Absolutely great times. I love this party. I hope you guys are here for the ride. Anyway, let's go off of that. Again, I don't want to cover too much of that because you guys know I've been saying this for a long time. If something changes, I'll definitely say so. I will say on the daily time frame, market cipher B, the RSI is obviously looking like we're going to come to a little bit of a resting period, kind of like a check yourself and maybe get a second win before making another push here. RSI is clearly pointing downwards. Momentum sloping back down here. We're still in positive money flow, but with every ebb, there is a flow. And the markets can't go up without sellers. So again, while we come up and try to retest and see if we're going to be above this white line of interest here, previous resistance, right? I'd expect it to be somewhat of resistance, somewhat of support of resistance and sell pressure for at least a little while, right? We might actually even thread through for a little bit, and that's a-okay. We might actually even come up here, get rejected, come back down here, and play out the long-term cup and handle pattern or handle to this cup and handle pattern, and that would still be absolutely bullish. But take profits while profits are there. If you do so, then you can just watch and like really observe and like really enjoy the price action instead of like having to find a narrative and justify whatever you're feeling in your bones because you're a knucklehead, right? That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. SPX down 0.21% right now. Same thing, cup and handle pattern, playing out point of resistance right now, point of interest, I should say. And I think that we could just thread through this for the foreseeable future, or we can get rejected, come back down here, and still be making a long-term cup and handle pattern narrative for the charts, right? We're looking at things on a daily time frame. RSI is looking much better than the NASDAQ on the daily time frame, still pointing upwards here. Positive money flow, looking like it's trying to pinch, but I will say it does look like it's probably going to be lingering in the negative money flow. You can see the negative money flow being represented down here with the red and green bars. You can also see it with the chartreuse and red momentum waves here. You can see that we've pinched and it looked like it wanted to flip, but now it looks like it's trying to be indecisive about things, and it looks like it just kind of wants to hang out here for a little while. That's totally fine. Let it recover. Let it get a second win. Let it figure out if it actually wants to play this price momentum upwards. And I think what's happening right now for all of these indexes is we're just waiting to see what happens with the Fed. If the Fed doesn't raise rates, I think it's game on, right? Like that's it for the rest of the year. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. We're on, and the races can start for the rest of the people that have been watching and paying attention. Right now, the markets are just kind of waiting to see what happens. But I am of the camp that I do think that the Fed are just going to hold us where we are for a longer period of time. They're not necessarily going to raise anymore, but they're going to just hold us for a long period of time. Actually, let me go here. Let me check out investing.com. Hold on one second. Let me check out investing.com and let me see what the Fed, what does it say? What does it say? What does it say? Where's tools? Excuse me, guys. I'm just trying. They move things on me. Right? Oh, Fed. Here we go. Let me check it out for you guys right here. Let me bring this up. So this is the monitor, the Fed rate monitor tool on, you can find this everywhere. I just like to go to investing.com. Yeah, I know there's a lot of pop-ups, guys. Sorry. Streaming platforms. I just don't use pop-up blockers. You can see right here, look, the vast majority of people think that the next meeting on December 13th is going to be basically holding us where we are. Right now, you know, we're what are we sitting at 5.2? Oh no, what are we sitting at? 5.5. I'm sorry, 5.5. So the vast majority of people think that we're either going to get a 25-point reduction or we're going to get nothing, and we're just going to hold here. So 95.4% of people surveyed right now think that that's what's going to happen right here, and only 4.7 of the people surveyed think that we're actually going to go up higher. So again, guys, I'm in the same camp. I think that's what's more than likely going to happen. I do think that they're going to hold us here for the long term. You know, and let the markets really slow down. And you know, that's how they're going to get everything under control. I think a lot of people have been playing this beautifully, including like, I just got to pat myself on the back. I really do think people have played this quite well. And you know, it's really interesting because let me get off here. Let me go back to the charts real quick and show you guys. Let me show you guys here. Let me see what was I going to show you guys. The DXY, you know, the dollar losing some strength. It's down 0.20%. It's at 103.2. And I think what needs to happen, and what I would like to see happen, and it's kind of weird me saying this, but I would like to see the dollar lose more strength. You know, it's not going to go all the way straight down. It's going to have some volatility. I'd like to see it just ping pong in between 104.3. 104.63 and 101.1. That's like, you know, we were doing that here for a period amount of time. And I would like to see us go back to here. And then eventually, I think that what's going to happen as things really slow down, we're going to falter, come back down to about that 96 to 94 96, 94 point on the range for the DXY. And then let me go to the higher time frames here. This is the weekly time frame. I think what will happen is we'll falter and we'll fall into the same pattern that we've been in for a long, long period of time, right? If you guys don't know, again, this is the weekly time frame for the DXY. You can see that we have multi-year downturns and then we have 5-year upturns. Multi-year downturns, 5-year upturns, multi-year downturns. This is the first time we've had more than a decade of an upturn in this channel that we've been in for a long time. And if things aren't necessarily you know, true, you know, that saying where things don't necessarily repeat themselves, but they sure as hell do rhyme. If things, you know, are that and things do rhyme, what does that tell us? Like, we should be expecting, or at least preparing for, you know, the same thing to happen that's happened in the past to happen in the future. And we could see a multiple year downturn for the DXY and the dollar losing strength. Look at the new BRICS, all right? Like, look at everybody, the smaller economies out there in the South America changing to a Bitcoin standard, right? Look at everybody pulling away and saying they're done doing remittances with the DXY. They're done doing it with the dollar. They're done selling, you know, their payments with the dollar. They don't want to be paired to it anymore. It's a joke. It's not backed by anything. We just print indefinitely. And guys, again, if you guys have never looked at the U.S. debt clock, let me show you guys this scary picture. And this is absolutely real. This is the U.S. debt clock live in front of your face, guys. Like, look at this debt clock. Look at it tick away. Look at it tick away here. That, my friends, shows you how much of a Ponzi our monetary system is. The dollar. It's losing value. What's up, JR? It's losing value, guys. Again, don't forget, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody you know. Come watch the channel. Tell me what you guys think in the chats. Like, subscribe, do all the good, fun, like crazy things, right? Like, really would appreciate it, guys. Guys, am I the only one feeling the same? Like, look at this. It just goes up. There's no reversing this clock. There's no slowing it down. None of this. None of it matters long term. So indefinitely, I think until this ship, if it can, which I don't think it can, ever turn around and start getting handled, what's going to happen with the US dollar, with the DXY? It's going to lose more and more strength. It's going to lose more and more strength. That's just like, that's basic, like a basic person can understand it. Too late, Chad said. Already liked and shared. Nice. I appreciate it, man. But like, guys, multiple year downturns, 5-year upturns, multiple year downturns, 5-year upturns, multiple year downturns, first multiple year upturn. Expect the patterns to play out. If they don't play out exact, they damn sure will probably rhyme. And if it rhymes, my friends, with a lot of volatility, I really do think, call me out on this, guys. I'm going to make my bed of dirt. I'm going to lay in it later, multiple years from here, maybe a decade or two. Guys, I think the DXY will find itself all the way down here to right around the rough range of about 59.43. That realistically could happen. Realistic. And where are you going to do? What are you going to do when things are shifting, when your dollar is losing value, your purchasing power is losing value? You're going to move your assets, your wealth. You're going to try to get investments to where they could possibly earn you a yield or at least protect your value more long-term than the dollar will, right? If you put your money away in a bank, in a savings account, you're getting diluted. Just, it doesn't matter if they try to get inflation out, like you're just getting diluted based on the off inflation and or the debt. The debt. We cannot repay that debt, right? There's no way. Sorry. Started to go on a ramble there. I just like to point that out, guys. I am of the thinking, guys. You know, maybe it's precious metal, maybe it's gold, maybe it's platinum, maybe it's silver, maybe it's copper, maybe it's, you know, a bundle of precious metals, maybe it's a bundle of commodities and options and stocks along with fiat baskets and here's the caveat, my friends, and Bitcoin and Ethereum. I really do think that's the setup, guys. And I'm prepared for it. I really do think that's the multiple decade play. You know, a decade from now, maybe even 2. And some people are too impatient to understand this. But the moves that you make right now are going to set up your sons, your daughters, and their family. If you think like that, like I think, right? I think it's going to be a basket, not just like gold or silver or like a precious metal that's going to be backing whatever fiat currency is the reserve currency of the world. It's going to be a basket of assets. It's going to be like over collateralizing, the world reserve currency, whatever it is, if it's the Chinese yuan, if it's, something else, or it's the dollar, the ruble, whatever. I don't care really. I do think though, whatever it is, it's going to be a basket backing it, like over collateralization that we're used to in the crypto ecosystem. I think it's going to be a basket of different fiats. I think it's going to be a basket of different precious metals, different commodities, different blue chip, options that are out there for investors on the markets. And I think it's going to be really and realistically Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will be backing a lot of fiats, especially the reserve currency of the world. Excuse me. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys believe that as well? Do you guys think that as well? Am I just crazy to think that? I think that's a strong possibility. We're going to go off the DXY. We're going to move on. Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market having a little bit of a down day. But guys, before we get into Bitcoin right now, we're on the daily time frame. Let me go from the weekly back to the daily here. Before we get into Bitcoin, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at some things that are actually happening in the traditional market right now. Let's go take a look at gold, precious metal. Obviously, gold back above $2,000. It's at $2,014. It's up 0.62% right now. Again, crazy to think about. Just some food for thought, right? Like where we are right now, give or take, from all-time highs to the body, not the wick highs, we're only 2% away from all-time highs. That's insane. That's insane for gold. Do you guys think it's going to break above all-time highs? Get in. I know a lot of people, like I've said, Chad and everybody else knows, JR knows, that been watching the channel for a long time. I know a lot of people, high net worth individuals, that's been telling me, Tank, look, gold's going to go to 3K in the next couple of years, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, great. That's great. If gold goes to 3K, like that's not even me double. Like that's not me even getting a double up, like I don't care. What do I care about that? I'm not like, I got gold and stuff like that, but like bro, I'm not buying the top. I'm sorry. I don't even really like gold, like as a jewelry or anything like that. Stacking it sucks because like you got to buy like one, and it's like 1 ounce is so small. It's not fun to stack. Platinum, I don't even mess with platinum. Platinum's down 0.97% right now. Platinum being manipulated like heck. Like heck. And like this daily time frame, if you look at this right here, let me actually go to the weekly. If you look at this right here, you talk about opportunity. You talk about opportunity. If you buy and start DCAing, maybe right into platinum, you realistically can get 100% to all-time highs and more. You can't do that with gold. Excuse me. I've been trying to get that burp up for forever. You can't do that with gold. Silver is up 1.42%. You guys know I love me my silver. SD Bullion. This is where I like to buy my silver. Not sponsored by them. I like getting my silver from SD Bullion. Love it. My physical silver. You guys also know that I've been telling you guys that I see a huge cup and handle pattern. This is the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame for the silver chart. Now, this handle is like admittingly very long. But this is this is the bullish of the most bullish for precious metals that I've ever seen play out. Look at this. One, whoop. And guess what happens, guys? Silver has been, if you guys don't know about, I got to make a video. I've always said this. If you guys don't know about the huge difference between paper traded silver and compared to actual physical silver. And what I mean by that, guys, is if the people that are out there on the markets trading paper silver ever really wanted to cash in on that per what the market is valued and actually take ownership of their actual silver, the silver price, because there's such a difference in the two of circulating silver, the silver that's actually mined out there compared to what's on paper being traded, the silver could pop up to over $100 per ounce. Over $100 per ounce. I'm not even joking about that. Let alone if it popped up per ounce to $100 a piece, guys. Think about this. Then on top of that, right? What is that? What is that on the charts? Ooh, look, where's my $100? Oops, hold on. There we go. Boom. Where's my $100? It's so close. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. Oh my God. We're just gonna go right there. 101.0. That's 322%. That's 322%. I love silver. I love the way it looks. I love the way it stacks. I love the chart. I love the. Did you guys know that silver in the markets has more industrial demand than any other precious metal? It's. I'm not trying to talk you guys into it. I'm just saying. Copper, by the way, absolutely love copper. This is one of the most best looking charts I've ever seen. Again, we're on the monthly time frame, guys. We have a long-term trend line of support right here. I think I marked a couple of places, 314, and then of course I'm going to be buying right here if it gives me the opportunity. I don't even know if it's going to give me that opportunity. We're looking at things using Market Zephyr on the monthly time frame, so high time frames right now. But this is, guys, the world, our infrastructure, Chad, runs off copper. Period. Everything that you're enjoying right now, your stream, you thank copper. Everything that you guys got power to your house, you better thank copper. Copper. You can't really buy physical copper, although I do because I'm a knucklehead. But you, in order to make like life-changing, real like ups, like you need a lot of copper, and like that just makes you have to store it in places. But I kind of like being Scrooge McDuck. So like if I had a huge bin like Scrooge McDuck and DuckTales and stuff like that, and I could jump in it, it would just be copper, I would do that. It wouldn't even matter. I wouldn't have to be gold. It wouldn't even have to be silver. I would swim in copper all day long and absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Matter of fact, I actually think I have more copper 1 ounce than I do silver. I mean, obviously because it's cheaper, right? But like I do. I'm a knucklehead like that. I love me some copper. And this copper chart looks so good. So good. But yeah. Um, let's go to PAAS. I bet people. I mean, granted, it has a long way to go from here. We're on the monthly time frame, right? But I know a lot of people were like, "Man, Tank, look, I've been calling out these zones, right, for a long time. These zones, my 4x4, you guys know, 1540, 1044, 610, and yes, 246. I would buy all of this on like using my 4x4 DC, all of it. I would not be shook from my tree if it came down to $2.46. Really wouldn't. I know a lot of other people would cut their losses. I wouldn't. It's up 1.49. It is my play in the semiconductors, um, chip manufacturing, and precious metals and silver through and through. And I like the chart from where we are right now. From where we are right now, you know, to where are we at right now? 1501. Oh, God, we just went to 1501. Suck it, Trebek. 1501. Suck it, Trebek. From here back to all time highs. Look, that's already 55. So it's like probably 100%. Oh, no, hold on. To all time highs, which it's done 3 times in the past, right? 152%. 1, 2, 3. It's done it. If price action has been there in the past, it can go there again. That's strong. I like PAAS. I don't care what anybody tells me. I'll risk it for the biscuit on that one. Looks good. Looks good. Guys, let's move on. Excuse me for coughing. I've been traveling. I'm not international man, but I'm a man of many states, and the allergies get me because I got a big old nose. Let's move on from the rest of this. Let's get into the crypto market. The crypto market actually down today. The total is down 1.93%. Total 2 is down 2.54%. Total 3, which is everything other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, down 2.47%. You guys might be like, "Hey, Tink, why is it down? Why is it down?" Well, there's a number of things. Well, one, it's been up tremendously for a good while. So keep everything into perspective, right? Like, let's go back. Let's go back and let's take a look at the total market cap right now. This is the total market cap on the daily time frame, guys. And when we found the bottom here, back here in December of last year, basically, when we found the bottom here to now, we were up 84% in the anticipation range after the big old, huge bear death spiral. When we found the bottom here, we're up 84.57%, give or take, in about a year. The anticipation phase is where we're at right now. That's huge. So cool your jets, have some perspective. Like, we're absolutely fine right now. Long-term trend line that was holding us underwater, we're still way above that. We're above our 200 SMA and our 50 SMA, right? Boom, daily time frame for the total market cap, which is in entirety of crypto. Something to think about. We have to have our down days. We have to have our sellers to have more buyers, right? We got to have people taking profits, because I don't know about you. Just like gold, though, I'm not going to be somebody else's exit liquidity. Unless you sell and make the price go down, that's when I'm going to get interested. I'm not going to buy if you guys like, you know what I mean? Excuse me. So yeah, just something to think about. Total 2, same thing, right? Total 3, not as much, but same thing. We're above, something to think about here. BTC, this is the life, right? This is the life. Let me go to the weekly here so you guys can see this better. This is having. You can see bull market, bear market, anticipation phase, appreciation, depreciation, anticipation phase. That's the things that I like to call it, right? What are we right now? We're still intact with the trend. We're still above our trend line here. We're above the 200 SMA. Again, we're on the weekly time frame. We're above the 50 SMA weekly time frame. We're in the anticipation phase. Trend still intact, still doing what we've done in the past, right? Still trending along if things don't necessarily repeat themselves, but rhyme. What does that tell you? If you're in the market during the anticipation phase, like people were in the market in the past during the anticipation phase, and then they saw it through to the halving, which, by the way, my friends, is in April. Like, the target range is April. It's not that far away from now, right? You front ran the appreciation phase or bull market mania phase of the crypto halving or of the Bitcoin halving. So yeah, perspective, don't go freaking out. Don't go freaking out, but also don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. If you're in profits right now, realize them. Nobody was a loser for realizing profits. Nobody could get made fun of by saying, I was a winner, winner, chicken dinner, I took profits. I don't care if you hold on for moon. Like, matter of fact, I do. If you're one of those people that just hodl, like I get it. Maybe just whatever. Maybe that's a little different. Like you can just hodl too. Whatever. I get it. But like, if you don't recognize profits, then what the hell are you doing here? Like the point of this all is to recognize profits, right? Unless you're like you're a diehard maxi and it's like I'm here for the tech and I want my kids and I got income to spare and I'm just gonna hodl for my kids, not myself. Fine, I get that. I get it. But the goal is to make money and make more crypto. You can't do that unless you take profits. You cannot do that unless you take profits. So if you're in profits, which you should be, because it's right in front of our face, right? You should be, realize them. Humble suggestion, friend to friend, not financial wise. Something to think about. Ooh, this coffee making me burp. Let me get off of Bitcoin. So yeah, well, actually, before we get off of Bitcoin right now, this weekly time frame right now, still positive money flow. RSI is looking good right now. It does look like we're making a sickle action on the mountain range, which means probably exhausting yourself with the support. We do have the daily time frame. RSI is pointing downwards, a red trigger sell dot. So it does look like we're going to be coming back down. Expect a little bit more volatility to the downside. But again, guys, it's not that bad. We're still holding just shy of 37,000. That's amazing. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's go off into the rest of the things that are just bleeding right now. Crow down 4.44%. But honestly, guys, perspective, right? Perspective, look where it came from just recently. Look where it came from just recently. You got to have these moments. You got to have look from here to here to 90%. 90% in 49 days. Stop being that stop being that guy or girl. Stop it. Just take profits, be grateful, and move on. Dot right now down 4.61%. Same thing. Same guys. We called Dot as well, even though we don't like. I just don't. But like we called it. We called it as well. So please watch the channel. We do things a little bit differently here, but watch the channel. It takes a long time for things to play out, but it does. Proof is in the pudding. You don't believe me? Go get receipts from my past videos. I'm not going to do it for you. If you haters want to do that, go check it. I'm from Hawaii, as Auntie Maria Lani would have said. Go check them. Go check them. Go check them. Go. Like, right? It's been there. It's been on the charts. 361 hit it to a T. Boom. Right? You're welcome. Solana doing absolutely crazy. Doing absolutely. We also called this. We didn't play it as well as some other people. I did. I grabbed a whole bunch of it at 15. Loving it. I grabbed a whole bunch of Solana. I've already recognized profits. Now I have a moon bag at $15. Like, I don't care. I'm not married to it. I don't care. I care about the narrative. I care about making money. I don't think it's the best for everything I want in crypto. I do think it's got a team. It's got money behind it. It's got a narrative. It's fast, right? Bro, Solana doing crazy. It's down 5.43%, but perspective, again, where it was down $9, give or take, right? Which we called for you guys, $9 to where it is right now. It's up 525% in less than a year. So don't be too much of a hater. Just realize profits more, and then you can just enjoy these moments like the rest of us that actually are here for profits, right? Like, don't be a hater. Realize that you're only talking because you're emotionally right now about your position. Like, you got to recognize those profits. This is not bad. This is par for the course. Have you not been in crypto very long? 5-10% down days. I don't even flinch at them. I don't even flinch anymore. I don't even flinch. I go have another drink and enjoy my time with my family, or I go to jiu-jitsu and bend people up. Like, if I get really upset about stuff. Let's move to Ethereum. Ethereum still above $2,000. Still above $2,000. And we didn't hit this one exactly or kill this one. I was trying to say hit and whatever, kill this one, whatever. I was trying to say both of them at the same time. But we did get an average here of 16. Like, that was like throwing a rock and just saying, I'm going to hit something. It doesn't take a genius. Like, yeah, you're going to hit the freaking ground, idiot. Like, that was like, it didn't take a like rocket scientist or neurosurgeon to call this out. Previous resistance places in the past on average, 16 $100 was going to be a level of interest, guys. We pointed it out. We got 4x4 DCA strategy. So we got in on this one first of four, got in on that one, right? We hit just about three out of the four here. I think my fourth was like just shy of like $1,500. But in any case, I got three out of four of them. And right now, again, perspective, right, guys? Still, it is what it is. I don't care what you think about Ethereum. Right now, it's up 26.51% in 38 days. I don't even care. I've hit my triple. Dude, when I get into a double-digit gain percent-wise on the charts, I start laddering out big time, fast, real fast, real fast. And so now I got another bit of free and clear ETH, a moon bag that's not tied to my emotions. I don't care. I don't care. And I want you guys to get to that same point. You guys got to be active with it. And if you guys think that you guys can't make these moves, like you guys think, oh, I got to have these big astronomical numbers to trade with to actually like relate to tank and all this. No, you don't. You can start with small amounts and stack those wins. And over time, those W's become even bigger W's, right? To play around with. And then when you're playing around with free and clear money instead of like money that you just are sweating about losing, over time, guys, I wasn't doing like maybe I was a little bit, but I wasn't doing the same amount of moves that I'm doing like recently or the past couple of years with when I first started off. It's been compounded over time. You can do it. You just gotta be active. You can't be passive. You can't be like just let it roll. I'm a degen. Stop it. Stop all of that. Anyway, Adam right now. Adam, actually, if you guys want to see Market Cipher B real quick, I should show you guys this. Daily time frame, Market Cipher B, Ethereum, RSI is pointing downwards, positive money flow, but red sell signal as well. Adam right now at $9.08. So we had a halving. It's not really a halving, but we had a proposal to cut the inflation by half pass for Adam. So now a lot of people, I expect, and I've said this, guys, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. I don't know who you guys want to believe, but I'm going to tell you guys this right now. As retail, as an investor, as somebody that's in the trenches, who's been in the trenches with you, who has mud on them, and none of this is coming like free to me. I gotta pay for it with my own blood, sweat, and finances, right, to get in. I tell you right now, when you guys took away my ability to earn a huge amount of yield of like 20%, like what was it, 18%? On my holdings of Atom, not only me, but a lot of other people started unstaking. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys something. Do I have it on here? Hold on. Yep, here we go. I'll show you guys something here. I hope I'm right about this too, because I'm gonna feel like completed it if I'm not. This is Smart Stake Analytics. This was looking at Kuji again. I like using Smart Stake Analytics. Shout outs to them and their team. It shows you guys a snapshot of what's happening with any one of these Cosmos blockchains, right? Let's go to Cosmos right now. Let's go see. I should have done this when it was coming back. What's up, crypto? I came back. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming back. Okay, here you go. Okay. The percent staked is at 65%. So of all Atom currently in circulation. Now this fluctuates, right? Because it's just one place. But this per Smart Stake Analytics, it's saying 65% of all Atom is being staked right now. The staking APR and APY now is at 13.96, and the APY is at 15. Right? You can see what's being unstaked right now, pending undelegations right here. On the daily, it's 208,000, basically 209,000 atoms. Over the next 7 days, it's 7.5 million atoms. And then overall, it's 18.2 million atoms that are currently being unstaked right now. A lot of people are going to leave that had to buy their atoms themselves. Like, I'm not counting you validators, you guys that got like all these early investor things and stuff like that. I'm talking about like with normal Joes, normal Janes and Joes, right? A lot of people are going to leave now. They don't, like, if you guys are thinking, And I get it. I'm not being a total bear. Look, I don't care. I don't care. But I'm just being real. Why hold Atom if it doesn't give you a huge return back? Especially if you're a US resident. Not a lot of people are getting airdrops anymore. It used to be because of the airdrops, and also I was getting a decent percent on my holdings, right? So, what's the point of US retail holding Atom anymore? Go ahead, I'll wait. Is it the speculation of a narrative that it's going to be a halving narrative and it's going to speculatively just create this scarce asset narrative where it's going to be harder to come by, so that's going to drive the price up? How high do you think that price is going to go off of that? You saw it go to 10 and then it's coming right back down. It's coming right back down. Because people are like, oof. At least I knew I was getting a good percent from staking my Atom. Who cares what it was doing? Who cares what function it serviced, right? I knew one thing. It served for me getting more Atom at 18 to 20%. That's what it was good for. It was liquidity. It was me hedging. That was it. And it secured the chain. It secured the Cosmos Hub. That's what it did. Whatever. Now you're basically saying, let's roll the dice to all these people and their hard-earned money. And you might be right. The price of Atom speculatively could go up just off the narrative. I'm hoping so. I got a lot of Atom. Well, compared to most people, I got a lot of Atom that I'm not selling. It's fine. I'll ride this out. We'll roll the dice. Let that be known. I'm rolling the dice. I'll roll it with you. You guys want to do it? Let's do it. Let's go. Right? I'm still staking. It's fine. I'm not contributing to the 18.2 million Atom being undelegated right now. But I don't blame the people that are. I'm not blaming them, especially if you're a US resident. Why? I don't get nothing. I don't get airdrops anymore. Right? Well, it's what we've been conditioned recently. I hate to say that, and then we're all of a sudden oh, look at all these airdrops. But guys, let me know in the chat. Am I crazy? Who's undelegating? Let me know in the chat. Are you guys like, I'm out? I'd rather go somewhere else. The price action for Atom, let me just say, look, I'm not fudding Atom either. I'm not. I promise I'm not. But let me show you guys. Okay? The price action for Atom right now, over the past, let's check this out. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Since we topped out in basically December, actually, you could say we want to start from back here, September 2021, when we really topped. I mean, we did it again, right? We double topped. Maybe you want to call that triple top, but we double topped. First one was in September. Last one was January of 2022. But for the almost 2 years now, the only thing that's been happening for Atom is it's been declining in price. That's it. That's it. It's just been on a slippery slope down with the volatility. Yes, I get it. It has its ups and downs. I get that, right? But it's not hard to see, right? What Tupac? It ain't hard to tell. We ain't hard to see. I'm still staking. What? Over the what? I'm still staking, JR. I'm still staking, but I'm free and clear. Also, I just want to say again, while I'm here, I might as well point it out to you guys again until it's not really working out. But we called out a long time ago. I got so much flack for this, by the way. 750, 615, 460. Guys, if you guys were listening using the 4x4 DCA strategy, you guys would have hit this. Like I did. And right now, you'd be up 53.52% in less than 40 days. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Right? All right. Just letting you know. And I've realized profits. We're above the 200 SMA, right? We're above the 200 SMA. Maybe again, I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe the narrative is enough. maybe the halving coming, maybe the uh, CryptoCitos coined halving for Atom inflation um, also takes effect, and we're off. Like, right? Let's go. Let's go. Right? I'm there. Let's do it. But I'm just being real. I'm just being absolutely real. A lot more other things need to be taken care of before. Let's find real something real about Atom, not just a narrative. Let's find something real about Atom. What does it do? What is it gonna do? Let's position it to do something for the hub, so that price can go up justifiably. Kujira down, but again, perspective, right, my friends? Perspective. We're on the daily time frame. Uh, Kujira down 7.39%, still trading at 279. I told you guys, I really do think that it could come down to certain zones here. I was calling out here before in the past. I'm watching this. I never made any moves, but then I'm being real. I'm sponsored by Kujira. The channel sponsored by Kujira. I love Kujira. I'm a long-term believer and holder and staker of Kujira. Parabolic moves are met with equal, or at least comparatively equal force to the downside. It's usually not sustained unless it's like there's a rare gym, use case and stuff like that, which I think Kujira still does fit that. But I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we come back down to 160 to $2 range. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Kujira is an absolute monster. I love Kujira, but I'm not going to fudge you guys. And the reason why they sponsored the channel is because they and I align with sustainability, maintainability, and long-term growth, realistically. And so even if it did that, guys, you got to understand it's still making a stair-stepping movement to the upside. All it's basically would be doing if it came down to that range right here, check it, is it's back testing previous highs, which price action should do. It should test previous resistance and or support to make sure that it actually is support and or resistance. That's what it needs to do to like really reinforce it. If it comes back down here and it bounces off of here and moves, that's something to build upon. Just letting you guys know. So yeah, absolutely love Kujira. Like, guys, I stake the vast majority of my Kujira. I don't even sell. I just stake it because I like Kujira. Juno right now down 10. Oh gosh, 10.45%. Again, same thing. It's got to come back down here, retest the SMAs on the daily time frame. Same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back down and retests this 24-cent. I know you guys don't want to hear this. It's got to come back and retest the 24-cent range here, which is previous support and or resistance. Has to test it again, see if it holds up. And if it moves off of that, that's good to build upon. I know a lot of people are like, hey, I don't want to see that. Me neither. I'm just being real with you, though. That's why you got to take profits when profits present itself in your face. And if you don't, like, the boogeyman's going to come and smack you in the face and take all your profits. You're going to be like, what happened? Well, you don't take profits enough. You should be listening to Tank Stream more often. Evmos down 2.2%. Osmosis down 6.03%. It's at 63 cents. Injective down 4.45%. Secret down 2.56%. Guys, Link down 4.48%. It's at $14. Is this the time? Look, we were telling you guys before, previous, this point of, if it comes back down here and creates, this is something right now. I want all you Link Marine, all you Link people right here. Shout out to Tenement Timmy. Guys, if this happens here, where we come back down here, we create this huge cup and handle pattern. While this is happening right here, don't let everybody fudge you, because it's just creating a long-term bullish pattern, and it has to play out that way, right? So we have to have negative price action for the bullish pattern to actually play out long-term on the daily time frame, and I will definitely be buying at $11 for sure. I've already marked it $11, $9. If it gives me that, I'll buy Link. It's just an obvious. I love Link. Let's get into, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know, because I'm going to try to wrap this up really quickly here. Let's get into some other things. What's important here? Did I say injective? Injective down 4.46%. But again, it's perspective, right? Look where we came from. Like, again, big old cup. Previous tops here, right? Just something that you got to be real about it. You got to be absolutely real about it here. You go from here to here, boom. That's an ugly looking cup. But what would happen here to here is you print this handle. Same thing. Same thing. And guess what? That'll probably bring you into the halving. Uh, that'd be crazy. Let's go. Ruin doing pretty good today. The only one doing pretty good, up 0.53%. Crazy blast off mania happening right now. DVPN, shout outs to our Cosmos, one of the oldest Cosmos projects, down 5.43% right now. Excuse me. What else? TIA up 5%. But again, guys, what goes up has to come back down. Has to come back down, my friends. TIA, oh my gosh. Again, I'm just waiting to see if I can get 419, I'll buy that. Again, if I can get 266, maybe I'll start buying that 4x4 DCA strategy. Again, the first one, because I don't want to miss out. Who knows? I think there's a lot of people who are going to protect this, just like Solana. TIA is like Solana to me. There's money behind it. There's people front running people, but I'm not going to be exit liquidity for the people that got in before me. So I'm waiting, being patient. But yeah, so I bought a little bit here at 545, I believe. I'm going to buy more here at 419. I'm going to buy more at 266. I'm going to buy more at 221. But nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy. Neutron down almost 10%, 9.82. But what goes up must come back down again. I'm looking at Neutron. I know nobody wants to hear this, but 36 cents, 33 cents, 28 cents, guys. First three of my 4x4 DCA strategy. I'm just being real. Neutron needs to have a lot more stuff being pushed forward. I'm just being real about it. Absolutely love people over there. Soy, coin landing page. Don't come at me. I'm just being real. I already bought some though. I already bought some Neutron because nobody gave me Neutron. I'm a U.S. citizen. I had to go buy it myself. Jerks. But yeah, DYDX down 7.35% right now. I'm interested at 291, 248, 177 first, and then 103. That's what I'm interested in. 4x4 DCA strategy, guys. I'm calling them out for you guys. I'm letting you guys know. Zeph down 10.69%. But what goes up must come down. Guys, perspective is everything, right? Go to the higher time frames and shut your mouths and look at it realistically about where it was, where it came from, and what it needs to do to come back down and be realistic, right? Guys, look at the SMAs. The SMAs is telling me that it got to come back down to $11 to $15 range, just purely based on that. The price pump, again, I know this has been going on for much longer, but what is this, MEXC? From where it's at, it's 1,820% to where it's at right now. All-time highs from here for just a little while ago was 2,653% last 32 days. Well, a little bit more than that, but yeah. Hey, please help me. I'm from South Africa. I'm tired of being scammed. Please help me. How do I start trading, especially in crypto? My friend, if you don't know people, stop opening messages from them. That's my guys, you guys want to stop being scammed? If you don't know somebody, don't talk to them. Nobody's going to message you out of the blue and be as a good Samaritan. Nobody's going to do that. Stop. I just the fourth one today that people are telling me that they got scammed. Stop clicking weird stuff. Stop going into places that you probably shouldn't be. Just being real. So that's the best advice I could help you and give you as far as not being scammed anymore. And be patient. Learn fundamentals. Don't just learn technical analysis, because technical analysis, or TA, is a delayed response of what's happening out there fundamentally between the world and this technology stacks. It doesn't matter where you are, what coin you're looking at. You got to know what's happening fundamentally with the team, with the protocol, with the asset that you're eyeballing. And then you also got to know the situation about your economic landscape or wherever you're at. Maybe you're a U.S. citizen, maybe you're in the UK, maybe you're South Africa. You got to understand your economic bubble of which you stand on, and then do your due diligence from there. Figure it out, right? Don't over risk yourself. Don't overlend. Don't overreach. Don't overextend. Practice proper risk management. Easy peasy. But I don't know why people say that. Help, I'm from South Africa. Help, I'm from America. Your region has nothing to do with being smart and not being scammed, and being patient and learning from people that have done this for a long time. What's up, series? What's up? But I'm being real. I'm being real. And also, guys, when people say that, like, I'm not picking on you, Fee. I'm just being real. Like this, you're the fourth person. I had three earlier today. Fourth person today, kind of come with that same. Like, I'm traveling. I got scammed. I'm from Asia. I got scammed. I'm from wherever. I got scammed. Like, none of that matters, guys. Being a U.S. resident, I'm getting scammed every single day by my own government. I'm being scammed by the same DeFi applications that I want more people to use because they want to geo block me. They're scamming me. Where you're from does not have anything to do with like being a sucker to get scammed. And I'm sorry, that's harsh, but that's what when you get scammed. That's the label, right? Um, but yeah. So that's what's going on in the crypto landscape today, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys one more thing real quick. If you guys just ever need to know what's happening, go to investing.com. Go to whatever platform that you want, that you like, fancy, to get the news. But go to a place that's going to be a little bit unbiased, or at least give you equal amount of both sides. Like, there's some place you can go CNN, you can go to Fox or whatever, you can go to Bloomberg, but they're gonna lean towards one way or another with their narrative. Try to go to a place where you can kind of see things from a bigger, drawn back, grander view. And or just type in keywords like crypto news, and just pick apart all the news articles that you're seeing and get a general gist of it. Like right here in crypto news. This is why I do this every single time I go live. What's going on in crypto news? Coinbase nominating key Bitcoin ETF service. Of course, everybody's using Coinbase for the ETFs. Who's going to be managing it? Coinbase, right? Coinbase, if you guys go and take a look at their ticker, did absolutely phenomenally well, like really, really well over the past year or so. Like, not so much from the launch, right? That was a scam. That was a super duper scam. But I didn't get enough of it just because. But it's up 3.66% on the day, guys. It's up 3.66% on the day. Look at this. Look at this stupid chart. Look at this stupid chart. This is the Coinbase chart right here. This is the Coinbase chart right here. From the lows of when it found the lows here, and it's the golden child that's gonna win in the United States. It's gonna win throughout. It's up 264% in less than a year. Like, that's amazing. Now, it wasn't amazing to ride this ride right here, but like, you just got to call it for what it is, guys. If you had to take a bet, like, it's probably going to be Coinbase that is going to be the clear winner and usher of innovation for that in regards of crypto narrative and stuff like that in the future. Right? But yeah, let's go back to the crypto news to see what else was over there. Chad says, married. I married way up. I married way up too. I married way up. I scammed my wife 20 years ago. Scam still intact. I think she's out. Fucking funny, dude. Same here, dude. Same here. Jugger says, are you running Zeph Mine through Akash cloud server take? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We can show that real quickly too. Binance CEO outlines plans for crypto exchange after CZ steps down. Guys, if you guys don't know what that means, did you guys know that the agreement that they have is now that what happened for CZ and Binance. A third party, part of their agreement was a third party gets to have access and audit and keep track of everything that's happening on Binance. A third party, which is the US government. Do you guys see like the actual numbers, the inflows, and all that? Like, the actual numbers for Binance just take a boom, huge nosedive. Usher in Coinbase, the chosen child for everybody else, right? New crypto front emerges as Zero's militant financing. So again, guys, a lot of people, you guys can't see this anymore, but again, guys, with what happened with CZ, they were saying that Binance was facilitating terrorist organizations and whatnot, and so I think a lot of things that, at least what's happening right now, as far as price action and the downside sell pressure that we're seeing, is a lot of people with the narrative getting spooked out about the government, like, oh, crypto, this is like, oh, look, see, they do use it for bad stuff. That's all crypto's good for, is the bad stuff. They were funding people that shouldn't be getting it. Guys, kick rocks, eat dirt, all of you U.S. officials, everybody that tries to feed that narrative, because we all know that the U.S. dollar has been used and has been getting used in way bigger amounts as far as money laundering, drug cartels, or cartels in general, buying and selling of women and children. Kick rocks, eat dirt. The U.S. dollar is far more damaging than anything that crypto has ever done at all, period. And you guys are the ones that are supposed to be handling that. And you guys dare point at that small little things that, it's just like saying, oh, nobody should walk around with the scissors because somebody got stabbed with the scissors back in 1981. Guys, like, what? Stupid. That's so dumb. Guys, and everybody gets shook from that. I can't give you guys financial advice or advice in general, but like that's so stupid. I get it. That's why I take a lot of profits, but like, stop it. We all know. Stop it. Shame on you guys for like pushing that out there. We all know the dollar does way more damage out there in the world. What are all the cartels in South America have? You think they got pesos? No, they got dollars and gold. What do you think about all the bad thing in China? Yeah, they got some yuan and stuff. They do it in dollar. They transact and settle in dollar. You ever watch a Hollywood movie and they say we want 1 million ruble? No, they say we want $1 million. Doesn't matter what the bad guy, where he's from. You ever watch a Die Hard? I want dollars. You ever watch like Rush Hour from the Chinese guys? They want dollars. Stop it. Anyway, let's go off of that, guys. I'll show you guys real quickly. Because I know a lot of people. I've been getting a lot of traction. Thank you guys very, very much. That's been watching the show based off the Zephyr and CloudMos content. I really do appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. Let me bring up real quickly. If you guys don't know, I've been a miner for a long, long time, and now that Zephyr is back, and now that we have some things in the Cosmos ecosystem, we're going to go ahead and take a look real quickly that you guys know that you guys can mine the Zephyr token through CloudMos here on Akash. So yeah, real simple. I'll put out, if you guys want to check out, you can do this in less than a minute. If you have some Akash, you have a Zephyr address, you can do this real fast. Check out my video. It's on YouTube. It's posted like a week ago. You can see it. But yeah, you just go here. You can check out my deployments here on this wallet. I have two. I pay $16.60 for this deployment, and I pay $27.48 on this one. I have 31 CPUs running at 10 gigabytes, and then not a lot of memory because it's not very memory dependent. I think I have to play around with this one, though. I want to change this one, but I think, what is it running right now? Yeah, 12,076 hash is my average. You can see that right here. Right? So I'm running that one. I'm getting 12,076 hash off that one, paying $27 a month. Paying $16.60 for this one here. This provider BLD computer is the bomb. It's the bomb. I'm getting 7,500, little over 7,500 here, right? You can see that there, 7,500 there. Oops. So not bad. Sir, something about Evmos. Evmos pulling away from settling in the Cosmos. Again, trying to be more connected to the EVM side of things, which I think, hey, maybe a little bit too late, but good for you guys. If you guys have, this is not going to happen like immediately. So you have some time about Evmos and stuff like that. I'm still staking my Evmos. And then I'll probably, because it's going to get dicey, but yeah. When I have more time, I'll cover that later. But yeah, that's what's happening right now, guys. The thing about mining with CloudMos, mining Zephyr with CloudMos, is that you have to play around with the templates. You have to play around with the deployments, guys. Sometimes, let me show you guys here. Oops, I can't do that one here. Redeploy. So you can go here, templates here. You'll go to mining CPU, right? Go down here to the XM rig or XMR. I will say XM rig. Go to deploy. I don't have my stuff here, but you're just going to change line 16 to your mining pool of your choice. You're going to embed your wallet address here on 18. And then you got to pick line 38 and 41. I think the soft spot or the nice, hey, it's pretty good, is 12 and 6. So 12 CPUs. You can just change this line number 38 to 12, and then you can change this line 41 to 6, or you can leave that at 4.75, like give or take. But if you find a good provider, like the BLD provider that I have, um, it's you have to do if they're available, like it works really well. But in any case, yeah, I'm gonna make more videos showing you guys more stuff about mining Zephyr, using CloudMos on Akash. Matter of fact, if you guys don't know this too, I'm gonna put this out here. Maybe you guys know Greg with from Akash, right? Greg's like the founder of Akash and stuff like that. If you guys don't know, I'm really really transparent with everything that I do. I reached out to him and I was like, hey, does CloudMos and or Akash do sponsorships for content creators? I hate the term influencer, but whatever. For content creators, I'd like private message him. And then right after that, you guys probably saw a flood of his tweets and asking people if, what they think about funding content creators or influencers. It was because of me. It's because I asked. I saw everybody's responses and like, I was gonna do the same thing for all my sponsorships. I don't sell. I don't sell the stuff. It's more of a social sentiment. And like they whatever. I think part of the big reason Cosmos suffers is because they don't treat it like real businesses, like real Web2, real world businesses, and they don't market. They don't spend money appropriately for marketing, and they just like have this weird idea that tech is gonna float them through and through. Like, and I get it. Like, you don't want shillers, you don't want people influencing you short term and just dumping on people for no reason, right? You want to partner with the right people, but I think I'm gonna back away from it. He sent me this link. He sent me this link about like, oh yeah, you can do this like ambassador program thing. And I'm like, I don't want to be an ambassador. Like, I want just sponsor the channel. Like, if you obviously you saw an influx of people. I'm not gonna say it was me, but like my one video on Twitch got over 16,000 views. And on YouTube, like, I'm not saying it's me, but maybe invest in people. Maybe I don't know. I like Greg, so I don't want to say that, but like I think I'm gonna back off because I saw that and like and his response was like, okay, okay, I get it. Like, maybe you guys don't sponsor people, don't invest in stuff. It's fine, but like I have a sponsor with Kujira. I think I'm not speaking prematurely, but I have hopefully a sponsor in the works with Jacko Protocol once they get everything settled with their social media accounts. But I like to sponsor. I like to partner and receive sponsor. Like, I would never partner and work with protocols or teams that I don't thoroughly believe in and think that there's a product market fit and or yeah, because like I don't like I'm putting my reputation on the line too. Like, so Kujira, love Dead, and the rest of the team over there. Patrick with Jackal. I don't care what anybody says about their social. Like, he's a good guy. I think he has a good product. I think people need to be backing it up. And Akash, like, I've always loved Akash. I think it has a product. I think CloudMos, like, obviously decentralized compute power is needed in the world. But I'm also I'm not gonna waste any energy because God knows you guys have seen this. I'm not gonna waste any energy in places that don't appreciate. Like, I'm not saying they have to either, but like, don't reciprocate their appreciation, or at least somewhat socially or financially. It doesn't matter. But like, if it's not reciprocal, like, I don't want to waste my time, right? I'm just being real. Like, I tried with the Cosmos ecosystem or with the Cosmos Hub, and like, where did it get me? So I don't know, guys. I don't know why I'm rambling about that, but I just wanted to be very transparent with you guys. Maybe you guys saw that or not, but that's where that came from. Was because I like straight up just asked. I was like, I'm just gonna ask. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, don't forget about the actual channel sponsors that support the people. Check out Kujira.network. I think, hopefully I'm not talking prematurely, but you guys got to check out Jackal. The Jackal protocol is huge. We're going to be mining Zephyr using CloudMos on Akash, whether they decide to step up to the plate or not. Like, we're going to showcase it. And If you guys hold Menekis, if you guys are part of the IBC gang, like, hey, I'm going to show you guys how to use proof of stake combined with proof of work. We're going to be one of the biggest mining groups in Zephyr and maybe beyond that with the DAO. Watch. Lo and behold, I'm telling you guys right now, DAO, Jake, I've already reached out to him too. Like, he doesn't know yet, but I'm going to talk to him. You guys don't want to, what did Mama always say? Like, look, if you can't beat him, stomp him into the ground even more. If you guys don't want to help out, you guys don't want to be collaborative and do things, I'll just do it without you. That's what I'm just being real. But I'm going to do it in any case. I love all those products. I love all those people. I love all those teams. So shout outs to Kajira. Shout outs to Jackal. Shout outs to Akash and Cloudmost. Shout outs to all of them. And Dao and Jake. Like, I watch. I'm just telling you guys, watch. Just watch. Anyway, guys, don't forget, subscribe, like, reshare, let everybody know what's up. I got to get out of here. I got to go get my kids to jiu-jitsu, and then I got to go bend up some other people as well. I think we're going to watch WWE because my wife didn't buy us tickets. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to take profits. Tune in every single time. Chad, see you, man. Jugger, Crypto Serious, everybody else that came in the chat.